Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about this one thing which is super duper important, but we keep forgetting about it all the time, and that is self-care. We're so busy with our normal routines and our lives that very often than not we forget to take care of ourselves. And this really affects our bodies and our minds in the long run. Self-care is nothing but the ultimate form of self-love. The only way you can show how much you love yourself is by taking good care of yourself. Finding time to take care of yourself and keeping yourself as a priority is what self care is all about. There are three types of self care. The first one is mental care, second one is the physical care, and the third one is the emotional care. And all this together will actually ensure that you take amazing care of yourself. So, today we are going to talk about 6 ways in which you can actually take great care of yourself, and not just that, you can also keep yourself at the number one in your priority list. So, let's first talk about the mental aspect. The reason why this is at the number one is only because more than your physical self care, mental self care plays a major role. Because if you're not alright here, you're never going to be alright any which ways. So, how to make sure that you're really having an amazing mindset every single day? First thing is to be open to ideas. The only way that a human mind can keep, being open to ideas is by reading a lot. Only if you read a lot, you can actually grab a lot of information from elsewhere and you can keep your mind open to ideas. That's the time you don't feel saturated and you don't feel stressful, because every single day you have something to look forward to. Every single day you are in a search of knowledge, and every single day you are learning something new. Reading is all about learning something new every day, gaining a new perspective every day. The only reason why reading is so important even after so many years of, now we have YouTube and we have Facebook, but why still reading remains the number one is only because it gives you it gives you a power to imagine, which nothing else does. Now if you're watching a video right now, you know that you're only being able to see what I display to you, but when you're reading, you can paint a picture according to your perspective. So reading basically gives you a perspective, and that is the ultimate form of self-care. Gaining a new perspective every day is the best thing you can do to yourself. So reading always remains number one on my priority list. Doesn't matter if you're reading a physical book or an e-book or a lot of blog posts, but reading is so important. Always make sure you keep at least half an hour for reading every single day, because that will really make a major shift in the way you think, and that is so important. Number 2 is unplugging. Now, giving yourself the permission to unplug is so important. Now, what do I mean by unplugging? So many times it happens that we are actually doing something and the electrical appliance stops working. And what we do next is we just switch it on, and it starts working again. And that's exactly what we forget to do to ourselves. The times we are stressed out, the times we are saturated, it is so important to give yourself the permission to unplug. What do I mean by giving yourself the permission to unplug? Most of the times we feel stressed out and we compel ourselves to do tasks on a daily basis, which is what we call a routine. But what is the use of a routine if you're not doing what you're doing, putting all your heart and soul anyways? Why not take a break? Giving yourself the permission to take a break is so important. Whenever you feel the stress, whenever you feel saturated, give yourself the permission to just take a break for a couple of days. Doesn't matter what people think, doesn't matter what anybody says. It's what you're doing for your own benefit. So always feel free to take a break whenever you need to take a break. That is so important. Unplugging is something I've learned in the past few days, and so many times, what happens is we keep pressurizing ourselves with a certain set of tasks that we need to perform every single day, but taking days off from those tasks and doing something else always gives you that opportunity to refresh your mindset. it gives you the opportunity to what do I say? It gives you basically the opportunity to become more creative again, set your focus back again on track, and then go ahead with it. Number 3, journaling. Now, journaling is a concept which is still very foreign in India, and not many people maintain a journal, or not many people prefer writing still. But again, it really helps a lot. Now, what is journaling all about? Journaling is all about maintaining a small journal for yourself where you can actually unwind and write down all your emotions and thoughts. So, there are times you actually feel overwhelmed with a lot of emotions, or you find difficulty in making decisions and you don't know how to make a decision. So, the best way to actually come to a decision is to maintain a journal, noting down the pros and cons, and then making a decision in the right way. Journaling is also all about jotting down your emotions, what you feel on a daily basis. It is also about gratitude, writing about the things that you're really thankful for. Journaling is the best therapy that you can actually give yourself. So if you're not very used to writing, I know it will be difficult at first, but once you start writing, you will always figure out how important it is to write down. Obviously, you don't have to do this every day, but at least once a week you can actually unwind, and you can actually write about what you feel, and that really helps a lot, especially emotionally. Number 4, eating right. Did you know that what you eat on a daily basis has a major role to play in how you feel on a daily basis? What you eat is exactly how you feel. If you eat healthy stuff, you feel positive all day. And that's why it's super duper important to include a lot of healthy food in your diet. So I know it can be very difficult to keep your diet very healthy at times, because usually because of work and you can't carry a tiffin, and even if you can carry a tiffin, because a lot of other people are eating outside, you have to eat outside with them, or you purely just feel the temptation to eat outside. But I totally understand you can't totally avoid the outside food. If you can, that's amazing. But if you cannot, at least try to keep 60 to 70% of your food healthy, because the kind of food you eat actually impacts your mindset on a large scale. So if you're eating the right food, you will always see that you keep yourself positive all day. If you're eating a lot of fruits, if you're eating a lot of green vegetables, if you're drinking a lot of juices, you know that you have a kind of different mindset every single day, because you know in your mind that you're taking care of your body, and you know in your mind that your body is a temple. So make sure you include a lot of dry fruits, a lot of juices, and a lot of fruits, and a lot of leafy vegetables in your diet. If you do, you will see the difference in just a few days, because it will reflect on your skin, it will reflect in the way you think, it will reflect in your levels of positivity. So make sure you actually include a lot of healthy stuff in your diet. So at least 70% of the things you eat every single day should be healthy. Number 5, skincare. So in the whole process of being presentable and looking good, we kind of forget that our skin is such an important asset, and we kind of forget to take care of our skin. Why not make your skin look like you're naturally having some makeup on all the time? Why not have that kind of a glow on your skin? What is the best skincare routine? Nobody knows, but I can only tell you that a lot of skincare stuff that we are looking out for on Amazon or Flipkart, or when we go to medical stores and we buy a lot of creams, most of the stuff is available in our kitchens at home. So kindly go to your kitchen and find the best skincare stuff. There is turmeric, there is besan, there is curd, there is eggs that you can put on your skin, there is lemon, there's honey, there's coffee. Use all of these ingredients on your face and you will see the difference. You don't have to buy any outside stuff, but you can actually take care of your skin in a very natural way. And number 6, last but not the least, fitness. I've spoken about this so many times now, and a lot of other people have also spoken about this, and we have all read about it, and we know that fitness is so important. But this is the one aspect we kind of neglect most of the times. Not because we don't want to do it, but we love procrastinating. or not because we don't want to do it, but it's just too uncomfortable to finally start our fitness routine. But guys, I just want to say that fitness is also a major part of your self-care routine, because your mental self and your emotional self is important, but yes, your physical self is also very, very, very important. If you really love yourself, you'll make sure that you not just have a fit mind, but you also have a fit body. So having a fitness routine is very important. So give yourself a very basic fitness routine, that's completely okay, but make sure you at least find like 20 to 25 minutes for fitness every single day. That's all. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you loved it. If you did, please give it a big fat thumbs up, and do mention in the comment section about what kind of videos you want me to make after this. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do it right now. What are you waiting for? Until we meet the next time. Bye bye.